yes, I was doing it with this guy, and I just like farted on his balls.
Well, you should be charging for that, straight up.
Really?
Yeah, you can make so much money farting on balls. It's unreal.
I don't think we should talk about that on the pod.
Oh,
It's too real. It's too
right.
real.
Oh, okay.
We're rolling.
Okay, hi guys, welcome back to the Kat Baker Show, the longest running podcast in the world and the number one podcast in the Philippines, hosted by I, Kat Baker, voted number one person in UK. Today, we are joined by a very, very special guest. We are joined by Miss Poison Candi.
Hello.
Hello. How would you describe who you are and what you do to the people at home?
A bully of men, an all-round cool person, and a professional dominatrix.
Yeah.
There you go.
You have a dungeon.
Yes, I own a dungeon.
Yeah. And you have many visitors.
Yes, loads of visitors, regulars, old-timers, just anyone who's a bit weird, pervy, kinky, come on down.
How long have you been doing this for then?
So what, professionally or not professionally?
Both.
Okay, so kinky-wise, I mean, since I was 5, I was dressing up little boys in dresses, and my mum would catch me and be like, what's going on here? And I was like, I don't know, it's just fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then pegged my first boyfriend when I was 15, because I was like, I'm going to wear the trousers and the strap.
Pegging
And
at 15.
Yeah,
That is wild.
I was just never like a normal person. Like everybody else was very into vanilla stuff, and I was always like, hey, there's something wrong with this girl.
Yeah.
Kind of person.
And was it your idea to peg?
Yeah, 100%. I was like, hey, you've got a hole, let's use it.
Wow.
Yeah, pegged my first boyfriend at 15, and then just sort of went to like parties and was in the lifestyle for a bit, had different play partners, and then I got into it professionally after a foursome I had.
Right.
Where we broke a bed, which was great fun. And my friend at the time who I was having a foursome with was like, I don't understand why you're not doing this professionally. Like,
yeah, why not?
Like, we've just broke this bed, we've made beautiful music, and you've dominated all of us. Why have you not done this professionally? And I was like, oh God, is this really something I could do? And they were like, yeah, let's do it. And so I was like, fuck it. I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to do it professionally because I do it in my hobby life anyway.
Yeah.
And so I did it, and that was like 7-8 years ago, and now here we are.
Are you like, so have you always been like, not even just like sex stuff, but if you always been like quite a dominant person?
Oh, like literally since the day I was born. I got kicked out of play school because I used to bully and chase the boys around the place, like the playground. I used to, at school, like in middle school, I used to line the boys up and I used to punch them in the balls as I ran past. I used to give wedgies. I've just always been a bit crazy, quirky, and a bit different. And like I had a paper round when I was 14, and I used to make the guys do my paper round, give me the money, and then I'd teach them stuff in the back of the playhouse that I used to have. And it would be like, I want you to kiss this wall, I want you to pull your pants down while I smack you. And so from even like a really early age, like,
you were just meant to do it.
yeah, like if someone said, what do you think she's going to do when she leaves school? I don't think anyone would have been shocked at my life choices.
Wow. And what do you think it is that made you want to do it? Do you think it's just men just annoyed you?
No, I love men. Like, I'm not really, everyone always seems to think it's like a man-hating, trauma-based thing. I think I'm just a bit of a pervert, and I love the power, I love the control. I get on with guys really, really well, and I find that guys open up really easily to me, anally and
Of course.
anally and mentally. And I just go on with guys. Like everyone always seems to think, oh, you must hate men, you must be so angry, and it's not. I actually really enjoy doing fun things. And it's not just men, I have women. I see loads of women, and I play with loads of women too. So it's not just purely men. I just do it because I love it.
Yeah.
It just gets me off. I love that sense of control and sadisticness, and like it's just hot.
Yeah. When you did it, when you started doing it professionally, like how did you do that? Did you just post online?
Yeah, I just kind of made an advert and was like, hello,
Yeah.
it's me. And then it just sort of blew up from there. And I had my first ever client, always makes me laugh, was like this really, really weird guy. I don't see him anymore, so you're weird. We don't kink shame here, but he was just...
Sorry, but if a dominatrix says you're weird, you're fucking
Do you know what,
weird.
mate? I mean, the kink-wise wasn't that weird, but he was just
Yeah.
like slightly unhinged. He had an unhinged presence, and I was like, oh, fuck. And I remember he was like, I'll give you £1 for each time you kick my balls or hit my balls. And I remember filming it. It was so funny. And his balls were literally black at the end. They were so bruised and swollen. And he was like getting his iPhone charger cord to wrap around his balls to really... And I was just going hams on it. Like...
Yeah.
And I made like 200 quid. So I was happy with that. He took 200. And I'm not, you know, I'm not small. I'm not petite. I can pack a punch. So I was like...
Yeah.
And that's how I started. And then here we are.
And right, well, look, let's get into it, okay? People want to know what's some of your most memorable requests?
I think the most memorable is on my podcast is I had a guy and he always turns up. He only turns up for like half an hour. And I always accept it because it's always so fucking weird. And he's like, right, I've got some worms. I'm like, okay, I've got some milk and some mayonnaise. And so he drank 4 litres, like actual 4 litres of milk. And then I had to pour a load of mayonnaise. And he's like, feed him these fucking worms that he'd got from this fish shop. That's why he was late. He was like, I'm sorry, I had to get the worms. And I was like, this is so fucked up. God. And then I had to dress him in women's clothing. And he's like, aren't I a pretty slut? And I'm like, yeah, cool. And then he's going, and I had to rush into the toilet, put my hands down his throat, force him to be sick with all of these worms and mayonnaise whilst he masturbated, and he did ejaculate. And then I made him eat that too. So
Did you not throw up?
No, I thought it was quite hilarious, to be honest. I was laughing the whole time. It was, absolutely. Nothing phases me. Like,
do you ever, when they do shit, when you get shit like that, do you ever ask them, like, why?
Yeah, all the time. After they're on their come down, I'm like, dude, should we discuss?
And what do they say?
I was just saying I wanted to try something that was in my mind. I wanted to be degraded, or I wanted to know what that felt like. And I was like, you know, like, it's like my brother, he was like, can you take a picture of my bumhole when he was little? Because I wanted to see what it looked like. And I was like, that's such a man's logic.
Right,
like,
yeah.
Women were just like, we don't really think about these things. But men are like, can you take a picture of my arsehole so I can have a look at it? And you're like, yeah, all right.
So did you take a picture of brother's butthole?
Yeah, I did. And then he got his willy stuck in his little guitar.
Wait, what?
It was a weird family. My brother asked me to take a picture of his bumhole, took it for him, bless him. He was quite young, and took a picture of his arsehole, and he was like, oh, that's what it looks like. Okay, cool. And I was like, nice one, mate. And then 2 hours later, we were having a family dinner, and he'd got his little penis stuck in the guitar. He was strumming his penis with the guitar, and it got stuck where he'd obviously got a little... And came to the family table with said guitar.
Yeah, see, I've heard of men snapping their banjo strings.
I did that when I was 16, snapped my ex's. There's
wow.
a bloodbath.
But yeah, I haven't heard many men getting their penis stuck in guitars.
Like a guitar, yeah, like the guitar between the string things. And my mum had to cut it out. And he was really upset because he couldn't play the guitar no more.
Yeah, true. Can't do that.
So I think that's just what men are like. Men are like, oh, will my dick fit in this Hoover? Or can I try this? So I think, you know, sometimes it gets the better of them. And they're like, can I do this really fucked up, crazy thing? And they're pushed to more extremes.
And I absolutely would be the same if I had a penis.
Yeah,
I would stick it in things.
I'd stick it in a Henry.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking would.
Oh my God, I would stick it in Henry. I stick it in every kind of fruit.
Yeah, you would do. Apple pie, the lot.
Yeah.
That's where American Pie comes from. Like,
exactly.
Boys. Yeah.
But I'm like, so, have you had anyone, do they ever, can you notice something in common between the guys you see, do you think?
No, do you know what? I get asked that a lot, and you can't. Everyone is completely different. You think they'd be kind of similar, but no, I mean, a lot of them can be similar because they have similar kinks and things like that. But like, no, they're not really the same. They're all completely different. It's so individual. Even if the kinks are the same, someone can be really specific about what they want. Like, they'll be like, down to the last poot of your asshole or something. They're like, oh, can you make sure that your asshole twitches at second 5?
Right,
yeah. And some people are like, just sit on my face, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, but some people are like, oh, I need this in a specific way, or I need this, and you're like, oh, fucking here we go.
So what are your limits? Like, what do you...
I mean,
do you do sexual contact with them?
Sexual contact.
Like, do you? Yeah.
So I call it a fancy hand job, a fancy luxurious hand job.
Okay.
And I've got machines to do that as well. Like, they can't They can't fuck me. That's not happening. This is my body.
Yeah.
You don't get to touch it. I touch you. You don't touch me.
Yeah.
But I will sit on a man's face. I'll fart in a man's face. I'll piss on his face. I'll do
as you
all
should
of
anyway.
And
yeah.
like all of that, like ass worship, it's okay. But the puss is off the limits. Like puss and titties, you can see them in a picture, $9.99. But
Please subscribe.
I'll see them now. But yeah, like the puss is off limits, and yeah, I do some sort of like medical play. It's not really my bag. I'm not very specialized in it. I think as a dom, like you choose things that you're really good at. And you stick to those kind of things. And some people are really good at like the medical stuff, but like the needles. I had to pierce this guy's like dick once, and I was like, oh, and his nipples. And the guy was like 79.
Oh,
the dude was so old. His dick skin was like crepe paper, but it was still really fucking tough.
Mate,
And I'm
just go to Weatherspoons.
just go and have a pint at 8 o'clock in the morning, like normal old
Oh,
dudes.
fuck.
And then I had to fist this guy. He was an animal.
Oh,
and he
my
was like,
God.
I'm going to get a tattoo. And I was like, you go for it, Jeffrey. Fuck
That is wild at like 76 to be putting all that energy into that.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so with fisting, are you wearing like gloves and stuff?
No, yeah, you got no.
Yeah. And has anyone like do it without lube?
No, I do it with spit sometimes if they're feeling risque. Like, you don't want to dry punch it because then you're going to get blood. And,
Sorry, but this is moving.
yeah, this is moving. Can you stop moving? Did that excite you? Yeah, no, you don't want to just go dry in there because you could do all sorts of damage.
Yeah.
But like just a bit of a glove, a little bit of lube, and bang. Some people it just goes poof, and you can fit 2 in there. Me and my friends sometimes shake hands in arseholes, which is great fun.
Wait. What? Oh my God, 2.
Yeah, so 2 hands together, and then you just sort of shake hands inside of someone. One of my girls, she's really good. She's got such a big hole, and we're just like, when we go to events, we're like having a conversation whilst fisting together, like, hello, and she's like, you're right, and we're just still having a conversation while that's going on.
Wait, so you're fisting a woman?
Yeah.
Oh my. So you have, so you say you have women come to see you. Is that like, what percentage of women do you think?
Probably 20%, 80%. So 8% men, 20% women.
That's higher than I thought. I thought it may be like 5% women. Like you just get the odd woman.
And I own a trans woman, and I own another woman.
And are they like? Well, yeah, I guess it's sexual for them as well, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, dirty bitches.
I love that.
Yeah,
and
they're completely into different things as well. Like they're not all just like, I want this particular thing. Some people are into like caning and corporal punishment where they get like proper marks. Women are really good at taking pain. Like I find the men are like actually pussies when it comes to pain, and the women can actually take so much more.
My laser tattoo removal guy said the same.
Yeah. Women are tougher. That's why we give birth in it.
Exactly.
There you go, because we can handle it, pussies.
Yeah. Because so you're saying, you actually like own people.
Yeah, so collared slaves. So they wear like a necklace or like a symbol of our commitment. And so they're like bound to me, and they have a contract in place. So I am their only dominatrix. They don't go off and seek other people unless they have permission. They have to work as like, it's kind of like I'm queen bee and I have a hive and it's full of lots of lovely worker bees, and they work together for the queen.
And are they all paying you? Or?
Yeah, they all come in session with me.
Okay,
They all have sessions, and then every 3 months we'll meet up and we'll have a social, which is like a different themed. We'll book an Airbnb and just all get pissed up and we do like WrestleMania, and we come in with different entrances and fancy dress, and we all just get on and just get pissed up and hang out in a swimming pool and do like activities and games.
I can't imagine having a party where you own everyone there.
Yeah.
That sounds fabulous.
Even my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Even he's there, and he's like, oh God.
Yeah.
How does this work?
So you're married? Or
I'm engaged, but
engaged, right? Okay. Because you have a podcast, right?
Yeah, my wife is dominatrix.
Yeah.
So
my wife is dominatrix. Yeah.
Wife to be isn't as catchy. My wife to be.
Yeah. My girlfriend's wife is snappier.
Snappier.
Yeah. But he's not a sub.
No, not in any shape or form. He is the complete opposite.
So how does that work?
I mean, we just fight a lot.
Right.
Battle it out.
Yeah. How did you meet him?
How did I meet him? I met him in a forest.
What?
I was walking my dogs, he was walking his dogs, and that's how we met, just in a forest. Like, I know it's rare in this day and age.
Yeah, so not like through the kink community.
No, not at all. He's not into it. He's if anything, I would say he's more Domme than anything. But he's not really, it's not his bag at all.
So you submissive sometimes then?
No.
Never
No.
sexually?
No, it's not my bag. Like, I don't really... My kink stuff is completely separate from my relationship. So, like, I don't really think, like, dom and sub in my actual relationship.
Just think sex.
Yeah, just sex. Like, I'm not like, I'm going to be a leopard today.
Yeah.
Like, it's just sort of sex as opposed to all of my kink relationships, which are all... But I do prefer to be in charge.
Sometimes I feel like that is a bit nowadays, like, but I'll go on dating apps like Field and everyone puts if they're like dom or sub or whatever. And sometimes I'm like, yeah, when you date, it's like, I just want to have sex.
I just want to fuck.
Yeah.
Like, why has it got to have a label on it? Like, why can't we just fuck? Why does anyone have to be in charge? Let's just be loose gooses.
Exactly. Let's just put your penis in my vagina.
And that's it.
Whatever
or
happened to
butt,
that?
whatever.
Yeah.
Or in your mouth.
Yeah, I don't. So it wouldn't personally turn you on to feed a man worms?
In my kink life, yeah.
The power trip.
In my normal life, probably not so much. But it depends. I have two different heads. Like, I'm normal me, and then I'm Miss Poison Candi me. And so when I'm in that kind of...
But Miss Poison Candi is your legal name.
It is
of course.
very much my Actually, it's trademarked. So...
Well, there you go. Yeah.
You'll be surprised the amount of people who pretend to be me as well. It's mad.
Yeah, I get...
Honestly,
like,
all the time.
Yeah, I get it on social media. People...
all the time. Like, it annoys me. But yeah, my kink life is completely separate to... Well, I say it's completely separate. It's not, because my kink life has completely spilled into my real life. So not only am I professional dominatrix, my stable of subs are like my best friends. Okay. It's a very weird crossover. Not a lot of dominatrixes do it. It's risky. You can get your heart broken. But like, I consider the people that I own to actually be like my mates as well. They're not just clients.
Yeah, and do they help you do like errands and things?
Yeah, all the time. Like if I need a lift somewhere, if I need timber for my house, if I need like electrics done or building works or things like that. Yeah, if they live far away, they'll send like coffees, lunch, takeaways. Or they look after me.
And would they pay to do something like that for you, or is that just not paid?
What do you mean?
Like if you were like, I need a lift somewhere.
Yeah.
Would they pay you?
I used to not my stable. My stable are different. So my stable are like my inner circle. They've earned the right to not have to do that. But say someone's going to come and clean my dungeon dressed up as a slut, you're going to pay me for the privilege of doing that. You haven't earned the collar. These people have been working their tits off to get in that position. It's a very like special position to have, to be a collared slave. It's not something someone just gives out like, whoa. It's not like festival where you get your little lanyards.
Yeah.
It's a esteemed position.
And what have they got to do to impress you?
Just don't be a dick, man.
That
be
helps.
loyal, be as regular as you can, keep in touch, check in, look after my needs, get on well with the others in the group, show an interest. I mean, it's just the basics. It's common sense. Just don't be a douchebag.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many people are douchebags.
Yeah, or don't be weird.
I don't mind weird. Even weird I can deal with. Don't be unhinged.
Yeah, don't be like, I don't know, I can't suss out your vibe.
Yeah, I don't like that sussy vibes now. Because some people you're just like, nope.
Yeah.
You get it as soon as they walk through that door. You're like, oh, fuck, this is not going to go well.
Yeah, it's funny how many people like I talk to who are like sexually turned on by the most mental stuff, but outside of that, talking to them, they're very nice and normal.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Like people, you would have no idea what they're into. Like some people are into some real crazy old shit.
Yeah.
And actual literal shit. And they're the nicest people ever, and you would never imagine what they're into. Like, I think just because you've got some wild kinks, as long as they're safe and consensual, like, I think it's all right as long as you're not a dickbag in your real life.
How violent do you go?
It completely depends on what the person wants and what I'm feeling. So, like, someone's asked me to bite their nipple off, I literally left that hanging.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Was that hard to do?
Yeah, like it's really hard. Like but it has healed, which is very annoying. But like, yeah, like half the nip was like.
Was it
much.
like how hard were you having to like eat that?
Yeah, do you know what? It's a lot less than you think. So,
Really?
Yeah, pushing a needle through someone's nipple was a lot harder than actually. Maybe I just got really sharp teeth. I don't know. But like, yeah, and I've kicked people really hard. I've made someone's ears pop and perforated the drums by like heavy slapping. But like, these are all consensual things. These aren't things that I'm just like, hey, I'm going to beat the shit. This is what this person wanted. And I'm like, well, these are the risks. Mm-hmm. You're a grown up. You're a grown ass man. You're a grown ass woman. If you're going to agree and consent to these, then I'm going to do it within my limits. Mm-hmm. So, but
do they have to sign anything?
If it's going to be quite violent, if it's going to be like me punching them or kicking or wrestling or like breath play, like if you're literally about to like knock someone out almost, then yeah, you need to have some sort of legality, or like if shit goes wrong, you need to know how to sort stuff out,
right?
Because it can be dangerous. It depends how extreme your client is and what kind of kinks they
Have you got a lawyer on hand that you have?
No, but can I have one, please?
yeah, lawyers, please get in touch.
Actually, I do have a lawyer on the roster, so I'm okay. And to be fair, like, touch wood, in the whole like 8 years that I've been doing this professionally, it's been plain sailing. I've not had too many weirdos. I've not had too many incidences. I've been all right.
What are the kind of things you've turned down?
Anything to do with animals, you get fucked. Not doing that. Anything to do with like dressing very, very young. Like, I don't mind if they want to dress as babies and stuff, but I'm not going to dress as like babies and stuff. That's not my vibe. Anybody who sort of like even comes in with like a Domme vibe towards me, like, oh, I want to, like, if I think they're going to take the piss and try and push it, I'm like, mate, I'm not that hard up on the cash. Like, no.
Yeah.
I really, really hate arrogant people as well, and people who are like, oh, I've been to this Dom, they did this, and I'm like, cool, well, I'm not that Dom, and I do this. So if you don't like that, fuck off. And then just sometimes people are like, oh, I want to castrate my balls in your session. I'm like, well, I'm not doing that, because that's no.
Yeah.
Like, I want to chop my dick off, and I'm like, yeah, we're not going to do that today, pal. Or like, I've had a guy who's like, can you remove my limb? And I was like, I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
You're a doctor? Maybe I should bring you in.
Yes, Doctor of Philosophy.
Oh, well.
So if they need to be lectured about anything?
Well, maybe they should be lectured about having their limbs removed.
Yeah.
But yeah, you do. You get the odd weird one who's like, I have a guy who's like, oh, can you pop my balls until they're out the sack and like cut it open?
How?
And I'm like, dude, I found you on Facebook. Your wife and your kids, man. Do you need me to intervene? What's going on here? And he was a dickhead about it. He was obviously having a wank, and he was like, oh, I want you to pop my balls open. I want you to pop them right open. And then 2 seconds later, after he came, he was like, you're a disgusting whore. How fucking dare you? And I was like, Jamie, I can see you.
Oh my God. Yeah. Guys like that.
Unhinged.
Fuck. Yeah, because that's the unhinged. Because you could be like, I want my balls squeezed out of their sacks, but then be like
very respectful
about it. Yeah.
But there's not like a lot that I wouldn't do. I get asked to do a lot of shitting all the time, and it's not really my bag. I do farting, a lot of farting.
Yes.
And sometimes if a little whoop comes out, you're like, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, a little extra.
You play in that field.
I know, you're going to take the risk. That's it. Every fart's a risk. That's how we say.
How do you get enough farts in you?
Eat a lot of cheese, take a load of Facilium husk.
Facilium husk?
Facilium husk.
Oh,
yeah, like you take tablets
that.
and then it like bloats you up, and then you're like literally walking around like a Humpty Dumpty, and
wow.
then you're like, yeah, because people are like, oh, can I have a fart session? And you're like, oh yeah, I'll just slip one out. Like, oh. I know that you had a professional farter.
Yeah.
Like, you know, some people can do the oops.
Do you ever watch this podcast and think, God, I'd be a lot more interested in what she has to say if she was naked? Well, guess what? You can find me naked over on my OnlyFans. Yes, I am willing to do a lot of things for money. That's right. My OnlyFans is the only place where you can see explicit content of me and also talk to me directly in my DMs. I also have an Admire Me VIP, which you can also subscribe to. It's mostly the same content, but I also have a premium shop there there where you can buy explicit videos of me without a subscription. And you can find both these websites at www.catbaker.co.uk, where you can find all your fapping needs. That's it. It's www.catbaker.co.uk.
But like the big ones, I've been doing this for years, and I'm like probably one of the number one farters in the UK. What a brag! Whee!
Wow.
I had like 52 number ones on clips for sale. Woo-hoo.
Wow.
For farts, which was really funny because I wasn't even really into it until I sat in a guy's face and did it and was like, and that was brilliant.
This farting industry,
it's huge, man.
I had no idea how. I always got requests, but I didn't get like that many. But just like the amount of money that I now know is made through farting.
God, yeah, like I bought a house with it, so it's cool.
Fucking
the house
hell.
of farts.
House of farts.
But yeah, no, it's a very lucrative business if you can do it. Like, and it's just waste, isn't it? Like it's going to waste anyway. You might as well have it. Why not?
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not really a lot that I wouldn't do. Like public humiliation, actually, I don't like this new breed of online creators. I do love online creators. Let's not start a war. But I don't like the people who are going out on the high streets and like standing on men as ATM machines in front of like high streets full of children and things like that. Like I just feel like that's so classless. In this day and age, like kids and people who are vulnerable are exposed to like too much anyway. And I don't want to bring.
Imagine if you're walking down the street with your kid and you see that happening, and then you've got to explain, and your kid's like, "What's going on?
What is this?"
Or it could, or it could actually, if you're a kid, that's actually like a really disturbing thing to see.
That's cool, and then I'll see you in my dungeon 18 years later. But you know, great advertisement. But yeah, no, like it's that's one thing. Like I'll do it subtly if a guy wants to dress as a woman and go out for a meal and stuff. I'll do that because generally it's in like a nighttime thing and it's an adult setting.
Yeah.
Or if we're doing it in a kink club and I'm degrading you, or if I'm doing it like somewhere where there's not a lot of people and it is literally just like. But you've got to remember, like. Not everyone consents to this shit. And I think a lot of people who are going viral for this, oh my God, it's shocking, and guys in pup hoods and stuff like that. And it's like, where we're going to draw the line here. Like, I love doing what I do and there's not a lot that I won't do. But yeah, doing it out in public when there's other people around who aren't consenting, I'm like...
That is the big question about with the humiliation kink. People are like... Because other people aren't consenting to being
and there's
part of
loads
that
you can
kink.
do with humiliate. Like if you want to put a pair of pants on or a dick cage or like have something in your butt as you're walking along, do that. Like, or you want to spit in someone's coffee on the sly and get them to drink it, or like, you know, there's places and spaces to do it. You don't have to put it on Instagram of you walking a guy through an airport with a dog leash and a full-on latex suit. You know.
You said earlier you needed help coming up with an idea.
Yeah, so not only am I a dominatrix, I'm a life coach. No, so I've got a little group within my group, and they have to reach a certain amount of steps a week, and if they don't, they have to do like a punishment for me. So I have one sub who has to get 70,000 steps a week, and if he doesn't, I have to set him like a ridiculous task. And at first it was just stupid stuff like, I don't know, kneel on a bag of rice for 5 minutes. And then it's like, that's boring. I know, but boring. And then I was like, actually, what you're going to do is you're going to make a full feature length film of Jurassic Park, but with your cock as the dinosaur. And he made a background. We had music.
Yeah, beautiful.
And then we've done ballets. He had to do the Nutcracker in a pair of tights and like a jacket. He had to do a magic show and pretend to chop his penis off. We've done the Lion King. He's had to do a porno pastry where I made him fuck 3 different pastries, and then he had to give me his best rating.
Okay.
And it was all done like, it was like a 7-minute feature clip of him fucking pastries, like a donor with porno music, the lot. It was a masterpiece.
Beautiful. So I need to come up. Yeah. He could do a penis version of Schindler's List.
Wow.
Anything that's not about?
I mean, I could ask.
It'd be complicated, but it could happen.
It would take a while, yeah.
I'm sure it could work.
I mean, I'll ask him if you've got any others in there.
Maybe it could do that, or it could do Bambi.
Or he could do cock fiction.
We could do the scene, you know, when they stab the needle in the...
I mean, I can ask. He has his limits, but...
You could do that.
We could do. I don't know if he'd get away with it. It might mark him and he might get in trouble. He has to do it on the sly.
Oh, okay. So maybe maybe penis. What's my favorite film?
Yeah, do that. That's what I normally go for. It's normally an action film.
Mine's Trainspotting. So I don't know.
I don't know how he's going to do. He can make different characters. Like,
Yeah.
he does make different characters out of, like, stick-it notes and stuff. We had googly eyes in one of them.
Yeah, you just have to feed it a bunch of heroin.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, Viagra. We'll use Viagra as the heroin.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it can just be like, sick at the end.
Yes.
There you go. I'll see what I can recreate for you there.
Yeah. And maybe he like. And then they've got that scene where he dives in the toilet, doesn't he, in Trainspotting?
Oh my God,
so
he could
put his head in the
literally
toilet.
put his head in the toilet, and then he could have a weird plastic baby on the seat.
Yeah.
While he's trying to masturbate. That would be terrible. So let's not do that.
Yeah, that would be disturbing. Yeah. Get him to. Yeah, get him. See, he's got to masturbate while his head's in the toilet.
Yeah, okay. We could do that.
Trainspotting's themed.
With the music and everything.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see what I can do for you.
Great. I love
Send
that.
it in.
Sorry, I want to stretch my legs out a bit more.
Just stretch them.
Can we?
There you go.
I feel like.
There we go. Just get comfy. Innit?
Right.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
Is that better?
I feel like.
There you go. Take a load off.
Right. Okay. There we go. That's better. Bit of a weird carpet. This. But,
It's not my finest, but
Yeah.
it'll do.
Yeah. So you did bring. I asked you to bring some tools.
Yes, you did. Oh, here we go.
I would love to see some of these tools.
I bet you would. Let's slip her in.
And I love your microphone tripod.
Hang on, I want to go hands free. Are we in? 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. What do you?
Perfect.
So I know you've seen this guy before, the egg strainer,
Yes.
the yolk separator. So that's one of many I've got. I've got so many keys that I keep losing as well. So
But that's the risk you take if you get in one of these. You might
Exactly.
lose the key.
you might do. Everyone's got a spare. The amount of keys I've kept, and they're like, oh, I don't need it anymore. But yeah, I've got ones that are tiny, that are literally like a tiny clip. Like honestly, like micro. Like
What, micro penis cage?
yeah, like micro penis. I should have bought it really. They are like literally, and you can get them. Like, they look like clitorises.
Oh my.
I have to wear a little belt to keep them on because there's nothing to hold the cage on.
Yeah, I spoke to a guy who has a 1.5 incher.
Yeah, I still think that's quite large. I've had a guy that's like literally, it was like a nubbin, like a bodybuilder's clip would be bigger.
No.
Yeah, legit. Like, and you can
way.
get ones that are inverters, which invert the cock as well.
Oh my god.
And they have like a tube that goes down the urethra as well. So it's like sounding.
Oh,
them
the
at the
sounding.
Same time. Yeah, people don't like. I should have bought my sound bars. We're gonna play music.
Sounding makes me so
Queasy.
queasy.
Yeah.
If people don't know, it's just sticking the stick down the urethra.
It's like a metal bar like this, and it's like straight, and then you stick it down the hole.
Yeah.
And, and sometimes you can fit more in, and yeah. Do you know what? Quite a few
Oh
people
my
like that.
god.
But this is why you've got to be professional, because if you go sticking things down people's pee holes, you might get infections.
Oh.
That's no good. Now this one I've lost the key for. I'm gutted. Someone should have cut the lock off for me. This is the cock crown of thorns. Yeah. If you've got a tiny penis, that ain't going to work. But if you've got a big one and you get a hard on, and I'm trying to turn you on whilst that's on your cock, that's going to hurt.
Oh my god.
It's spiky, isn't it?
It is.
But imagine I'm trying to turn you on. I've got a vibrator on you the lot, and you're trying to not get hard. And the more hard you get, the more that hurts.
Just the thought of that is going to be making a lot of my viewers very hard at home.
Yeah.
Oh my, that is, and it's fucking heavy as well.
Yeah, it's super heavy.
But
it
do
hurts.
men manage to get hard wearing that?
Yeah, all of the time. Men don't control their dicks. Come on now.
It
So
is-
if you're showing them something visually exciting, or you're whispering in their ear, so my job is to get you as hard as possible whilst you're wearing that. And you'd think, oh, they're just going to go limp, but they don't. And the more you wind them up, the more it presses against them, the more it hurts, and sometimes the more they get turned on.
It is see, this is what I don't understand. You know what amazes me, right? The amount I hear men put their dick through and they still get hard. Like, we spoke to a guy on here who ran over a man's penis with a car and it was
Wow.
still hard.
Good Lord.
And I'm like,
Woohoo.
I sometimes sleep with guys and after one beer they can't get hard.
Exactly.
I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, so there's men who can fucking wear a fucking torture device on their cock, get hard.
Yeah.
But a pint of Weatherspoons,
No, it's gone.
they've lost
Yeah,
it.
lost the game. The game's
Jeez.
gone, mate.
That is
Go.
just...
Billy Willy.
Oh, God.
And then you've got this lovely contraption, which is actually really complicated. Like this is
That looks fucking...
Let me
My...
lick your candies. That's what you do. You go, hello.
Oh, my God.
I can't guess what that is. I don't know what it is.
Well, I imagine it's an anal gaping contraption.
It is.
How,
It
why
looks
do
like
I
something
know
out
that?
of Pinhead, doesn't it? Like
So how does that work?
like
like...
that. So it starts off like that, and then you pull them out, and it just goes do 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 do, and then you can say hello, people.
Oh.
Yeah, normally I just like bang, but some people like to have a little gradual gape and stretch, and then you just put it in, and then you can see all of the innards. Aye, Captain. Is someone not feeling quite queasy down there? Hello, Captain. So yeah, that's... You'd be surprised how much you can fit in an arsehole.
Oh, my God. And what do you see when you're down? What do you see in that?
Did you want to
Can
know?
you see shit?
Generally, if you're doing butt stuff, they're going to douche.
Okay.
So it's not just a cavernous cave full of shit. Normally, they're quite clean. But it's like a lot of fleshy, it depends. Like sometimes it looks like a rosebud if it's been too... but normally it's just like a big cavernous fleshy cave, really. I mean, I haven't been in there with my torch recently.
Yeah.
But...
Do you get queasy doing this?
No, I think I'm so desensitized to it all that nothing phases me. Like honestly, I'm so desensitized to it. I don't think I do such weird, wacky stuff every day. Like I'm doing this stuff every day and have done probably 3,000 plus sessions with so many people. Like there is nothing that, even if someone's throwing up or shitting or pissing, and it doesn't faze me. I'm so like...
Can I just say also to the men at home that I've slept with, right, that have like come back to my house and they've seen like I have in a box a couple dildos and I have a fuck machine.
Oh, nice.
Right,
Yeah.
and sometimes they go, whoa! They're like, what the fuck?
Really?
Imagine if I had this
I think you should.
hanging up in my fucking
you could just
wall.
hang your coats off it.
Yeah.
You hang your jewellery off it, your necklace holder.
Yeah.
Universal uses there.
Yeah, like guys,
Yeah.
like a fucking...
I like it when someone's like, oh, I've got a little dildo. And I'm like, I've got a fucking
Yeah.
massive one, which is bigger than your table over there. I'm not even joking. It's like this.
Oh,
it's so
I-
heavy to carry.
And do guys want that up them?
Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's the biggest thing I've ever seen.
Do you
like,
have to, if they, do they have to be lying down and you have to sort of go like that, or do they sit
Well,
on
I've got
it?
a sex swing. So I
Okay.
can either put it in or they can sit on it, yeah.
Can you get us a photograph of that dildo to pull on?
It's
Yeah.
monstrous. I've got a few that are quite
Insert here.
massive. I put my legs in people.
You put your legs
Head,
in...
shoulders, knees on toes. Knees
people.
on toes.
Wait,
Yeah.
so with that...
No, not with that. You're not going to get... How am I going to get my leg? Look at that. How are you going to get that?
I can get my foot in.
Yeah, but you're not your leg. You got to get up to here. You got.
Do you ever put your
talking
foot in
cuffs.
their assholes?
Yeah, all the time. You got to put, but you got to double condom up because if it breaks, man, whoa, you don't want that in your nails.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Imagine being like, yeah, so I've got a fungal nail infection right now on one of my big toes. And I'm like,
Double back.
would bits of colon make it worse? Probably.
I think it's pretty rank as it is.
Yeah.
Why don't we add to it? Let's see.
Yeah.
Any offers?
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a weird one, that. Yeah, but you just double bag it up. And generally, I love it when men are like, oh, that condom won't fit. I'm too large. And I'm like, I can fit my whole fucking foot in it, mate. So
Exactly.
what are you saying?
Oh my God.
So there you go. I've had all sorts inside of an arsehole.
And
So
then
what else
what
have we
else?
got? We've got the retractor.
Wow.
There you go.
And what do you stick in their mouths?
My spit, my dick, my
Ooh.
asshole, my piss, some cat food, some dog food, someone else's spunk. All of this stuff.
Do you keep
A fresh supply.
Yeah, do you keep a supply of spunk?
So I used to, but now I just get it fresh from the cow. So I'll just be
Okay.
like, Dan, can I have some cum? And he's like, fucking hell, you're stealing it again, aren't you? What are you doing with it? I'm like, it's best you don't know, okay? It's best you don't know.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
So you have
Or sometimes if it's a request, I can collect it off others. They're like, as long as I know the people, you've got to know where your cum comes from because you can't just be given anyone's cum to anybody.
Yeah.
Is, you know, you've got to know the source of your cum, because you got to think hygiene, diseases, all of that. Like, it's not a good.
You
advert.
run an ethical dairy farm.
I do. I'm milking all day long,
Exactly.
baby.
And you know they're all grass fed.
They are all grass fed in my dungeon.
Yeah, and they have free roam.
They do. They can. Well, no, they don't free roam. They're battery hens. Battered hens. No, they're battery farmed. Oh no. Don't sue me. I love animals.
The
but yeah,
RSPCA
no.
will be round.
Oh, I've had worse. But yeah, no, they are the ethically sourced condoms, and you sell them on the internet as well, because men are like, oh, can I eat your boyfriend's cum? And I'm like, all right then. And then you can put it in a little cake. You can bake a little cake and put them in. I'm not baking a cake, I'm putting in a
That sounds like a lot of effort.
Yeah, I just buy a cupcake and then put it in there. And sometimes you can put like armpit hair, pubes, toenails. They love a toenail, or a foot shaving.
Yeah,
I have to go to the nail place and they always take my foot shavings, and there's a little gremlin that loves to eat them. It's like...
Wait, so you ask back for your foot shaving?
Yeah, they think it's fucking hilarious. I've even done a shoot in my nail salon.
What?
Honestly, like, I've done a
And
shoot
what
there.
baggie do you put in? Like a Ziploc?
Yeah, no, they put it in like a load of paper for me, and they're like, this will dry it out, so they're extra flaky, and then they put it in a little seal tight bag for me, and then I send it off.
So yeah, for the first time, my friend messaged me the other day being like, yeah, I just had a request for foot shavings. Like online.
Foot dust.
I've never had a foot dust request.
Have you not?
No.
Do you know what? I've never done a cash point meet, so there you go. There's loads of stuff I haven't done, and there's loads of stuff you haven't done.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't done a cash point meet either.
No. I mean, I get it, but like, it's just, I like doing stuff. Like,
You want to beat them up a bit.
Yeah, I want to rough you up a bit. I just like fucking with people. So like, I'm in the findom scene, really cool. Everyone loves money. Give me your money. I love it. But I like to also do the stuff. Like, that's why being an online creator is not just my jazz. I have to physically...
Also, I think findom is like, there's actually not a huge market for it.
It used to be fucking massive. And then everyone and their mums and their dogs and their grandpas and their cats and everybody was like, oh, this is a really cool way to get money. And I was like, well, that's gone.
And most of the people that message are sort of time wasters.
Always time wasters. Or like they send you a $5 and be like, findom. And you're like, okay,
yeah.
wow.
No, I want to, this is
It's
findom.
£5.40, mate, a Costa.
Yeah, I
With
need to
£5
ruin
get
you.
nothing.
I need to ruin your life.
I need to ruin your life. He's like, I've only got a £5. I was like, you're ruining your own life here, pal.
Yeah.
You're degrading yourself right now.
Literally.
So, what else have I
you've
got?
got
I've got one of these. One more. This is like a cattle prod.
Right, yes.
Yeah, it's Lola. Do you want to go?
Oh my God, no.
Yeah, this is a cattle prod, so if they misbehave, you can
Yeah.
give them a little go. Do you want to go?
No.
No.
Oh, wait, do it on here?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Just press the button and then gently tap
Okay.
it in. Ready?
Oh, wow. Wow.
That gets them to behave. It sounds more scary than it is. Isn't that right? But
I don't know why the carpet's moving so much.
I know, terrible carpet. It's got
Yeah.
lumps in it. It's got bloody lumps in it. But yeah, no, there's some of my bits of equipment. But obviously I've got like a 2-level. I've got different rooms for different bits. So I've got the dungeon, which is like the dungeon.
And is this like in your house?
No, so I've got a unit outside
Okay.
of my house. So it used to be, I used to have a place called the Fungeon. I used to have a flat, and it was like that's how I started. Was like a little room in my house, and I called it the Fungeon, which is now my computer room. Yay! Yay, computer space. And then about 2 years ago, I was like, because I do this full time. It was part time originally, and then it was so busy that I do this full time. That is my jam. So then I was like, I need to obviously upgrade my equipment. I need space to swing people around. I need to do suspension.
Of course.
I need a sex swing. I've got these massive dildos. I couldn't swing a dildo around, let alone a cane or a whip. So now I have space to do all the activities, room for activities.
What were you doing before job?
I worked in care.
I worked in care.
Yeah, I worked with adults with learning difficulties.
Yeah, I did. Was in mental health.
Yeah.
And like homelessness.
And I did mental health as well. But yeah, that's what I did. And I was like, And I loved it, but the person that I was looking after went into like a home, and I was like, this is too emotionally taxing on me. Let's go and do something more emotionally taxing by watching perverts fist themselves.
Yeah, but with a lot more money.
With a lot, but do you know what? It wasn't the money thing. Everyone always thinks it's like the money thing, but I am a pervert through and through, and I love the weird and wonderful.
Do it for the love of the game.
I do it for the love of the game,
Yeah.
which I think is quite rare to find, because a lot of people run it like a business, and you know, the dungeon is a business and that, but with my subs and my lifestyle, you can see like it's in part of every bit of my life. Like,
yeah.
I live it, I breathe it, I'm in it. Like I don't think I've had a day off from it for like 8 years. There's always been something. There's always been elements of it, which is quite taxing on my relationship at times, but it's the love of the game, baby.
Yeah, I mean, how do you think, right? So I'm like got somewhat of a dominant nature to me, but I want to be more dominant. How do I be more dominant?
Just you've either got it or you haven't. You just play on your strengths. You be assertive. You be in control. Like it's confidence. You've just like everyone's always like, oh, can you teach me? And I'm like, it's not really like I can teach you how to do things, and I can teach you how to
Teach me how to
shit
fist.
talk. Yeah, and I
Yeah.
can teach you how to shit talk. I can teach you how to do mind control, hypno, like all of that kind of stuff. Like where you know the tone of your voice and you slow it down and you tell them how you're going to use them, and you know, getting inside the head, and I really want you to get hard for me. Or you can
I'm
be
hard.
like, how fucking dare you, and spit at them and
Yeah.
slap them and treat them like shit. And so it's just learning those things, how to get inside someone's head, which I can teach you. But to actually be dominant, every person's dominance is different.
Yeah.
So 1 minute I'm degrading, and 1 minute I'm someone's mummy.
Do you think you could get inside my head right now?
I'll get inside something.
Oh, please.
But yeah, no, like you just play on what you're good at and what you enjoy. You have to enjoy it, because if you don't, you'll see through it. Like I watch people online doing videos of like pegging, and you're like, she's thinking about what she's doing for a roast dinner, mate. She's like,
See, I like doing the mummy stuff.
oh, you like the mummy stuff?
Yeah, I
What
like
kind of mummy?
like being the mummy to like
Yeah.
guys, being like, oh, baby.
What, like is any humiliation and degrading?
No, more of
or
like a
nurturing and
the what's it
kind?
called? The
adult baby.
no the it's like gentle femdom.
Oh, okay, like
Like
yeah,
the kind of like being like kind of like oh
oh, pudding.
yeah, you want to press
So like
mummy.
like the
A
nurturing.
good boy.
A good boy. So
Yeah.
you're more like the positive praise rather than the
Yeah.
you're a disgusting fucking worm and I want to fucking kick you in the balls. Like that
Yeah.
sort of stuff.
Although I
like,
do like the small penis humiliation. I do
that
like
is
doing
rather
that.
funny. I mean, they just humiliate themselves, but
I mean, it is just
yeah, there's different types of dom,
Hilarious.
and I just say work towards your strengths. Work at what you're good at. Just practice, find play partners, and work on the bits that you like. And then if you want to try other stuff, just have a laugh with it as well. Everyone's really fucking serious. They're like, oh, you're this character and you have to be this character.
Yeah.
And I'm not. Like, I'm pegging someone, I'm laughing my tits off because, like, he's just farted in my face. And I'm like, Jeremy! Wah, Jeremy! And, like, you know, it's just, you've got to have a laugh with it. Everyone always watches these, like, porno scenes, like kink.com, where they're all bound up and it's all sexy. And they're like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm a slut. And you're like, real kink is sometimes like that, but generally it's not.
I literally just before you got here, and I don't know, maybe it's because I've been following you, I just had a bunch of reels come up of the men in the sort of beds, like the air beds and the
airbeds.
they're like, there's like a man like sucked into one of those like
Oh god,
vacuums.
like inflatable stuff.
Yeah.
So that's that your ears pricked up there. That is predominantly like smothering and face sitting. So that's like another category.
Is that
in
what the
another-
carpet likes?
So this is what the carpet loves.
Right.
Yes, the carpet
Oh.
likes being smothered and trampled. This is called trampling. So if you just want to stand on it, you just
Okay.
like that. That's trampling.
Can I have a go?
Yeah. Do you want me to hold you up? There you
Yeah,
go.
thank
Let me hold you up, my lady, and you just put your full weight on. Walk up and down. Walk up and down. There you go. Look, crick those bones in. Crickety old carpet. And you just sort of go up and down, and you crick them, and you just treat them like a carpet. There we go. Do the can. So yeah,
Getting my steps in.
I know. That's how I exercise. But yeah, you can and
I see on in TikTok in New York, there's 2 guys who lie rolled up in a carpet.
Oh, do they?
On
Oh,
the
yeah,
street.
on the street.
Yeah, which is obviously again the thing of like it's not consensual.
Yeah, it's not consent. If it was just funny, I'd get it. But they're doing that for kink. Yeah. And you're like, mate, if you get a kid step on that carpet, and where's your morals?
Yeah.
Like, pay someone or go to a nightclub where it's consenting adults and you could have like a little carpet room. Like, I go to events like Bitches Unleashed and they have a guy that's locked in a toilet box and he is the toilet. And every woman, he's quite fussy. You can't do it if you're a man, but if you're a woman, you can piss in his mouth. And he's just laid there on the shower floor, locked in a box with a little penis cage on, just taking everyone's piss.
So does he accept poop?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It takes a lot to shit in front of everyone in a club because it's in a club. It's in a nightclub and there's loads of people. So you just squat down and you're like, but I think if you're going to take a shit, like it's got a funnel as well. I imagine that to be quite messy. You'd have to
God,
poke it all down. Like,
yeah,
you can see him get hard
trapped
as you're pissing, and then by the end of the night, everyone's piss smells like beef hula hoops. The guy fucking stinks.
Oh my God. But actually, I would love to do that. I would love to piss on a human toilet.
Yeah. I've got loads of toilets. Yeah.
Wow.
Loads of toilets and loads of seats. So the inflatable stuff, like you use them as chairs, as tables. You can hold a lamp. Like they're objects, they're furniture. Some people love to be objectified and be a faceless person.
God.
Yeah, like there's a whole world out there. A whole world.
Do you ever think, God, I hope this podcast episode never ends? Well, guess what? It doesn't have to end because I have a Patreon with hours and hours and hours more podcast content. Oh my God. That's right. I have solo episodes of me jabbering on my own, but then I also have exclusive interviews where we get even more in depth into juicy topics that I can't talk about here. It is well worth the £4 subscription. I am telling you, you need to head over there. Go to patreon.com/The Cat Baker Show. It really helps support this podcast because guess what? I'm not the most brand friendly person. A lot of brands don't want to sponsor me. The world, it wants to silence me, but I cannot be silenced over on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/The Cat Baker Show. My God. And I think it is like, there is definitely a thing of, there'll be women. Do you get a lot of women who are very jealous of the fact you do job you do? Because it's like being able to.
I get a mixture of jealousy, disgust, shame, rejection. Like, I think people are always scared of what they don't know, and people are just judgy. Mm-hmm. So for me, I don't give a shit. Everyone knows what I do. Everyone knows what I'm like, and I'm really, really open about it. I'm proud to be a Dom. I love what I do, and it's probably like one of my greatest achievements. I fucking love it. But you are met with people who, they don't understand it. They're like, oh, you see other people's husbands and that. I'm like, well, darling, I'm not fucking him and he's got a kink and you're not willing to do it. So either he comes to a professional or he goes and sees someone and ends up fucking them. So what would you prefer, babes? Like,
yeah.
Everyone has needs as human beings, and sometimes the people that you're with cannot fulfill those needs for you. And that doesn't make you a bad person. And it would be, if there was less judging from people, then people would be more open with their partners. But because it's such a judgy thing.
Yeah.
But girls like, oh, that was really easy. I could make a quick buck doing that. And then you bring them down for a dungeon day. They're like,
yeah.
And you're like, yeah, these are the trenches, bitch. These are the trenches.
Yes, I could spank a man, but could I fist a man? Probably not.
Yeah, and you
I'm
need
not
to
made
be able
for it.
to do like a lot. And it's not just that. It's being strict and firm when it requires. It's being safe, it's sticking within people's boundaries and morals and ethics and sterilization at the end of the day and hygiene. It's not just, oh, here's 250 quid an hour. You think, I've got to get ready, I've got to sterilize all the equipment, I've got to clean up at the end of the day, I've got all dressed up. Like, there's a lot to do. So, and it's an experience. It's not something you're going to have every bloody day. You don't go to Disneyland every day, do you?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, well, I'm Disneyland. You're not coming to me every day, but you're going to have fun and you're going to be safe. Well, maybe.
And you may get stretched out.
And you might get stretched. I mean, I don't just do fisting, by the way. I do corporal punishment. I do a bit of everything.
Is there anything that surprises you still?
No, not really. Like, I wish it would, but it really doesn't. Like, I think I've completed it.
Yeah.
I think I completed it. Yeah.
What was the last thing you think you did, you agreed to do that you were like, I don't think I want to do that again?
I had to throw up in a man's mouth. And I was a bit like, I really wanted that sausage sandwich.
What a waste.
I was like, wasteful. And he's like, buy another one. And I was like, no, but I really enjoyed it. And it just did. Brown sauce and everything. And I was like, it didn't come up very well. It went down fine, came up. I was like, no, it's not really.
No.
And I was just like, I felt like a baby bird, like a mum, like,
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't know, where do we draw the line here? So I just sort of, called that one a day. I'll try anything, to be honest, as long as it's within my partner's boundaries and my boundaries. Like, I'm pretty happy to try most things because, like I said, I'm a pervert myself and I love kink. So, but yeah, there are limits and there are things. Like, someone was like, oh, can I fuck you? And I'd be like, nah, I'll fuck you. Woohoo.
Do you have a favourite thing to do?
I like mummification. I like pallet wrapping men up, and like they're like an Amazon parcel, and everyone loves a package.
Like at Heathrow with
you're literally like
just
body bagging them up, and then you can do whatever because they're all tied up and they're all like,
and they can't talk really.
Yeah, and degrade them and humiliate them, or you can just like stand by them and whisper in their ear and say you're a dirty, naughty boy, and I know everything you've been up to. And I like mind control and things like that. And then you can excite them, or you can put electrics on them, or you can fuck them in the ass, rip a little hole in, and do some pegging and
hell yeah.
Yeah, like you can do all this stuff, and they're wrapped up and they're like a mummy, and that's hot, and I like that because you're taking away their senses.
I wish all men were wrapped up.
I know, like a present.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, most of mine are, so come on down.
That must be nice.
It is for Christmas.
Yeah.
What are we unwrapping behind door number one? But yeah, are you sleeping yet?
And you brought what's this then?
Just a bit of light reading, isn't it?
Is that you, Miss
I know, that's
Poison
me on a
Candi?
bloody good day. That's me on a good day. And
Simply Pleasure. I've been to that shop.
Yeah, it's this little sex shop, and then if you open inside, there's me fucking a man's face. Delightful. I'm so proud.
Oh my god, brilliant.
There you go. I get around. My local sex shop is the Simply Pleasure one, and the girls in there are lovely, so I ended up on the front cover.
Oh,
I love it. I'm like, send them my way. Anyone that's a pervert, send them my way.
absolutely. Yeah, where do you recruit people?
The internet, sex shops, word of mouth. Honestly, some will go and be like, oh, my mates told me about you. And I'm like, I beg your pardon, what?
That interests me that there's men that
Will talk to their mates about it.
Yeah.
Like they get drugged up and they're like, oh, Billy, you know what? I like having my dick in a cage. And you're like, oh. Or like on the internet, if someone's gone and had a session with me, they'll be like, hit her up. She's really good. I know you like this stuff. I had a plumber in the other day and he was like, I'm going to tell all my friends about you. And I was like, can you not?
Yeah.
Bruv, you didn't. He was like, do you want any plumbing done for your new house? And I was like, no, I'm cool. Cheers. Cheers, pal.
I might need some plumbing.
Well, I'll send him your way.
Yeah, send it my way. Yeah.
You can give them a whole waterworks.
Exactly.
There you go.
There you
2 for
bloody
1.
go.
There you go.
Bloody go. Right. This has been incredibly fun and enlightening. We are now we're shortly going to be heading into the Patreon.
Oh, the dark territory.
Where we're gonna talk about even more disgusting things.
Okay.
That we love to talk about.
Excellent.
So yeah, a bit more unhinged on that. If you think this has been unhinged, wait until you see the bloody Patreon. Maybe the carpet will move as well.
Maybe.
In the Patreon.
We might need to get them to move.
And but yeah, if you got anything you want to say to the people at home watching this,
keep it kinky, keep it safe, and listen to my podcast, My Wife is a Dominatrix, which is coming back next month. We took
fabulous.
a hiatus.
Yeah.
Hiatus.
Yeah, and I will put all your socials down below.
Nice. And if you want a session
follow.
with me, I promise I'm really not that scary. Unless you want me to be.
Then she can be really scary.
Really fucking scary.
I'm scared.
You should be.
Right. We are actually going to walk into the Patreon now. So we do a bit where we walk.
Okay.
But actually we could do it. We could walk into the Patreon
I can walk you in.
Would you mind walking me into the Patreon?
You can walk into the Patreon.
Right, we're walking into the Patreon, guys.
There we go.
See you in there.